All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here in Brickell with, what's your name?
Jasmine.
Jasmine, nice to meet you. You're beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, where'd you get that?
What?
The smile. Stunning, I love it. Where are you from?
I'm Colombian, but I grew up in Europe.
O sea,
In Germany.
¿hablas español?
Sí, claro.
Y también hablas alemán?
Sí.
Wie geht's?
And he's my manager.
He's your
from
manager.
Germany.
Germany. Wie geht's?
Gut, und dir?
Good. Where comes school?
Aus Kolumbien, aber ich bin in Stuttgart groß geworden.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't know much German. I just know...
No, that's it?
Ich
Why do you
dich?
know German?
I travel around the world.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. Ich liebe dich.
Ich liebe dich auch.
Scheiße. What else?
Yeah.
I know a little bit, like Schmetterling.
Schmetterling, butterfly, let me think. What else you want to know?
How do you say, I think you're absolutely stunning. And happy Mother's Day.
Du bist wunderschön und
Say happy Mother's Day to all the mothers watching this right now.
Sag mal nochmal Happy Mother's Day. How do you say that again?
Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day in German.
Mother's Day in German. How do you say? Frohe Mutter. Nein. Alles Gute zum Muttertag. I forgot.
Wow, you
I've been
forgot.
living here for too long.
So you forgot your German.
Sometimes.
Okay, well you look sexy. Can I get a little spin for the camera? Wow, ooh la la. So, word on the street, you have OF?
Yes, I
Yeah. How
do.
much do you charge?
I would say a lot, but then, people won't, So just check it out. Just check it out.
You more expensive than Netflix?
Probably.
All right, well, question, all right. Well, not a question.
Okay.
Oh, I got two questions. What is one thing in a man that makes you lose interest?
When he don't keep his word. Like, if he don't do what he said he's gonna do,
Okay.
I don't like that gives me the ick. Like,
Okay.
if you say you're gonna do something and you don't, then
Okay, so you gotta be a man of your word.
yeah, for sure.
And
You
can
have
you-
to do what you say.
And can you riz me in German?
You can what?
Riz me up. Anything. Like, say something in German. I want you to riz me up in German.
Okay.
I'm excited. I don't know what the fuck you're gonna say, but the people in the comments are gonna let me know what you said.
Okay.
Also, did you see the plates for that Lamborghini?
Yeah.
It says baddie. You're a baddie.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right.
Okay, so du siehst so gut aus. Ich will dich aufessen.
I don't know what she just said, but it sounded hot as fuck. I'm gonna grab her email now. I love you. Good night. What's your name?
Oh my God. Hi, Alison.
Alison. Nice to meet you. You're very beautiful.
Thank you.
How tall are you, by the way?
6'3".
6'3". Love that. Damn, I'm 5'12". Thank God. Anyways, question. You look phenomenal. Can I get a little spin for the camera?
No, because my butt's
All right, no spin for the camera. All right, question. What's one thing in a man that makes you lose interest?
Something that makes me lose interest.
Yes. See. Don't be shy with it. Let me hear
I
it.
know. Wait, you should let me think
All right,
this
bring
out
that.
before.
Play some
before-
Jeopardy music, editor.
Yeah. Do. Wait, I think Jess should do this. What's one thing that
Wait.
makes you lose interest in a man?
What's one thing that makes you lose interest in a man?
No.
What about you?
That's relevant.
What's one thing that makes you lose interest in a man?
If they're poor.
If they're
Show
poor.
them the ring. Show them the ring.
What about you?
Oh yeah, facts.
Damn. Shit, but all right. What about you? What's one thing that makes you lose interest in a man?
I don't know. Most things.
Most things, but the biggest
Yeah.
one that stands out for you.
They can't communicate their feelings.
They can't communicate their feeling. Can you elaborate a little bit?
I don't know. Men just don't know how to communicate their feelings. If you're gonna try to get with me, come correct.
All right. What about you? Last one. What's one thing that makes you lose interest?
Fuck. Do I lose interest in a man?
Yes.
If he's 5'12".
He's 5'12". God damn, I'm 5'12". I'm gonna kill myself.
Natalie.
Natalie?
Kiki.
Kiki, do you love me? Anyways, you guys look very fabulous. Can I get a little spin for the camera? Wow, ooh la la. Your turn, Kiki. Wow, ooh la la. Sexy. All right, question. First and foremost, where are you guys from, ethnically?
Okay, I'm from Seattle, but I'm Hungarian, Nigerian, and Spanish.
Dope. What language do you speak?
I speak Spanish, Italian, and English.
Wow. And what about you? Where are you from, ethnically?
I'm originally from Iowa, but I'm Italian and European.
Okay, do you speak any other language other than the English?
No, I failed Spanish, so no.
Okay. Iba a llamar la policía. You know what I said?
Kind of ish. I'm like, I understand
Spanish level
Spanish
1?
better than I speak it. Yeah, I don't like to speak it because I feel like I'm butchering the language.
Okay, I said I'm gonna call the police.
I know.
Porque me robaste el corazón. You know what that
Something about
means?
your heart.
All right, anyways, question, all right? This is the real question. What is one thing that makes you lose interest in a man?
Inconsistency and lying.
Okay, inconsistency in what? Can you elaborate?
Yeah, so inconsistency. So like saying you're gonna do something and then you don't, you're fucking done for and you're getting blocked. And then lying, just don't fucking lie because why are you lying?
Okay, so be a man of your word.
Be a man of your word.
Honesty is the
always.
best
And
policy.
Honesty, exactly. It's really not hard at all. It's really not.
How
So
short are you? How tall are you? Fun fact.
I'm 4'11". I'm like down here, but I'm wearing heels right now. So
Love that,
yeah.
love that. And what about you?
Personally, hygiene is a very big factor for me. Like if you smell like cheese and if your teeth are, and if your teeth just aren't straight, like honestly, it's just not for me personally. And like I don't know, I feel like that's a huge issue nowadays. People don't take care of themselves. So please brush your teeth.
Okay.
Please take showers. Honestly, like it's 2025. What are you doing? You know what I mean? So
All right, and last question. I want you to be honest, brutally honest, on a scale from 1 to 10, what would you rate my skin?
your skin.
Yeah, my skin.
Like I'll say an 8.
Your skin's actually like it's pretty good right now. Like it's glowing a little bit. Yeah.
Alright,
So
thank you.
I'd give you like a solid 8.5.
You like that shit?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do about it?
What am I gonna do about it?
I'm just
I mean,
joking. But you know what I've been using?
what have you been using?
I've been using this product called Tiege Hanley. And like you said, you think it's important for a man to take care of himself because then he'll be able to take care of you, most likely?
100%. If you build me a house, I'll make it a home. You know.
What about you? Is it important for a man to have good hygiene and good skin?
Of course, yes.
Period. If you're watching this, make sure to use Tiege Hanley. I love you. Good night.
Farah.
Laura and
Emily.
Emily, nice to meet you. That's my sister's name. I love that. All right, question, right? What is one thing that makes you lose interest in a man?
Okay.
Oh, being unproductive.
Being unproductive.
Being unproductive.
Okay, did you encounter that with one of your exes or?
I've encountered that with several exes.
Damn. So unproductive in which way? Can you elaborate?
In work.
Like what did they? How were they unproductive? They were just lazy as fuck.
They're just lazy as fuck.
No job.
No job.
Ambition.
Don't work. They don't have goals. They don't have life goals.
Damn.
They don't walk. Fuck you, you know?
Yeah, okay,
Like
okay.
fucking cunt, right?
Okay. What about you?
Yeah. Okay. Insecure and too confident.
Insecure.
Yeah.
Can you elaborate, please?
Okay, so
Enlighten me.
Okay, enlighten you.
Yes.
So like if you're too insecure, that's bad. But like if you're overconfident, that's bad too.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my story. Elizabeth.
And what's his or her name? Hi, Jack. All right, question, all right? What's one thing that makes you lose interest in a man?
No consistency and no action behind the words.
Okay. Can
Yeah.
you elaborate a little bit?
So, in the dating phase, the man will tell you what he wants. But if there's no actions that follow through, that's an instant ink. I need the consistency, the follow through.
Okay. So my question to you is, do you respect more when a man is transparent and his intentions with you?
Yes.
You know, we're in Miami and a lot of people, like to participate in extracurricular activities.
For sure.
So if a man is honest with his intentions, do you respect that a lot more than him lying to you?
Yes. I need full transparency. I'm from New York.
Okay.
So I know like the Miami culture is different, but honesty is number one in the relationship. You'll find out eventually.
Love that. Honesty is the best policy.
Martina.
Nice to meet you. You're beautiful.
Nice to meet you. Thank you. I'm from Italy.
Italy.
Yeah.
Nice. Dove preso.
¿Qué?
Tu sonrisa, bellissima. Beautiful.
Stop it.
Get a little spin for the camera. Hold this.
Yes?
I love your fit. Here, una vueltita. Wow, gosh. You live here in Miami?
Sí, vivo aquí.
I'm gonna have to grab your email. You speak Spanish?
Ah, sí, no sé por qué estaba hablando español con el Uber y sí.
You like Argentinian?
No, I'm just
Italian.
Italian. Yeah.
I want an
What
Italian
are you guys
girlfriend.
doing here?
I'm looking for my Italian girlfriend. Yeah, I'm documenting it so then I can find it, show my future kids, our future
Mine is
kids.
coming to pick me up, so.
Question. Well, I'm gonna grab your email, all right?
My
Question.
email?
I'm gonna grab your email after the interview. What is one thing in a man that makes you lose interest?
Lose interest? Uh, okay, let me think.
Take your time, don't worry.
Just one thing?
Just one thing, like the biggest thing.
When they act brokey.
When they act broke.
Yeah, when they're broke, it's like no broke like for money, but broke in their heart.
Can you elaborate? How are they broken in the heart?
When they are not gentlemen, when they don't behave in a nice way with a girl.
Okay, so
So
when they
they're
don't treat
broken
like the
heart.
waiter nicely with manners.
Yeah,
When
exactly.
they don't open the door for you.
Yeah.
What's one thing in a man that makes you lose interest?
I hate when they act really hard.
Really hard.
Yes, like when they act like they're the shit. I don't like that.
Okay, does that happen here like a lot in Miami?
Yes, a lot.
Okay, what about you?
Yeah, same thing when their ego's in the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Say anything to them?
No,
No? You just let it be?
I let it be.
All right, and then what would you say is the biggest red flag in a guy here in Miami?
When they act like they have money, but they really don't.
Or, all right.
Yeah. Is that in Miami you kind of like have to have money? Not like because I think so, just it's like that here.
Very materialistic.
Those are the standards here in Miami. Everyone's superficial here. I grew up like that too, I'm being honest. I'm not superficial as most Miami girls, but it's very superficial here.
Let's see, how you been?
How are you?
Good.
I'm great.
All right, question, right? What's one thing in a man that makes you lose interest?
Not being obsessed with me.
Not being obsessed with you.
Yeah.
So you want a man to be obsessed with you.
Yes.
Obsessed in which way? Can you elaborate? Like, do you want him to be clingy?
No.
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 All right, so what kind of obsessiveness do you want a man?
To like love my personality and love my body and love me pretty much. Yeah.
Okay, is that hard for you to find nowadays?
Yeah. Men are like sluts nowadays. Yeah. They're sluts.
Well, I'm sorry to hear
Sad.
that.
Paris.
Paris?
Sila.
Nice to meet you, ladies. You guys look phenomenal. Can I get a little spin for the camera? Wow, ooh la la. All right, your turn. Say, get the fuck out. All right, your turn. Wow, you say you're from Paris?
No, my name is Paris.
Are you from Paris? Because I fell for you.
Stop.
Riz. Anyways, question, all right? What is one thing in a man that makes you lose interest?
Lack of communication, emotional immaturity, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Run into that problem a lot here?
Definitely in Miami, yeah.
God damn, I love your eye contact. That shit's strong as fuck.
Thank you.
Making me nervous, low key. All right, what is one thing in a man that makes you lose interest?
When they're not consistent.
They're not
Yeah,
consistent.
I don't like non-consistent men.
And what manner?
If you don't follow up, if you don't initiate. Oh, and guys that can't plan anything. Like, are you kidding?
Okay.
Like,
a man
give
when
us
he's
a time and place.
okay, so like tacos 8 p.m. here.
Yes, exactly. That's the vibe. Yeah,
Love that.
period.
Love that, love that. Video? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here in a hot girl sandwich with, what's your name?
Michaela.
Kayla.
Nicole.
Nice to meet you, ladies. You guys look phenomenal. Can I get a little spin for the camera? Hold this real quick. Spin. Wow, ooh la la. All right, your turn. Wow, ooh la la. I think I just caught feelings. Oh my God. All right, question. I have to know, first and foremost, where are you guys from?
I'm from Greece, Athens.
Okay, we got Greece in the house. Stop playing. What about you?
Port-au-Prince, Haiti.
Oh, we got Haiti in the house. Stop playing. All right. All I know is Kumaoye.
Como ya, muy bien.
I gotta learn more. And then I know Sagapo
Sagapo.
and Malacca.
Malacca. Yeah, that's all you need.
That's all I need. Okay, love that. All right, question. What is one thing in a man that makes you lose interest? Makes you lose interest.
Being cheap.
Being cheap.
Yes.
Okay, can you elaborate? What's something you encountered?
I haven't encountered much, but I hear from my friends stories
Yeah?
when a guy's cheap. That's my biggest turn off.
Okay, so if you're watching this, get your money up, not your funny up. What about you?
Being cheap also, but also being inconsistent because I feel like it's gonna show up in other areas as well.
Okay, I heard that answer a lot. That's crazy.
Yes,
You
yes.
run into that problem a lot, or what's going on?
Yeah, guys are super inconsistent, but that also shows that they're not really interested.
All right, so if you're watching this, stop being inconsistent and fucking stop being cheap. I love you. Good day.
Get your money out.
Yeah, get your money.
Sophia, aka Sofego. I guess.
Meet you. You're stunning.
Thank you so much.
First and foremost, I need to know, where'd you get that?
Which one, my star?
No, the smile is beautiful.
Oh my god.
Riz, all right, can I get a little spin for the camera?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't want anybody
Do you want to spin me?
No, that's
No? Okay, Riz. Anyways, question, all right? I want you to be honest. What is one thing in a man that makes you lose interest?
I guess when he doesn't want to be like the breadwinner, I guess necessarily, not in like a gold digger way, but I think that like nowadays a lot of like women have taken over masculine roles in the household, so I believe that more, men need to start being masculine again. So, with the breadwinner, the alpha male, when he is an alpha male, but like when he doesn't have to like say like Wes Watson or something like that. Hell.
Okay. You run into that problem a lot, that the man doesn't want to be like the alpha male, the top G in the relationship, wear the pants in the relationship?
I definitely have, and like most of the times that's kind of what I go through. So, I mean, it's more disappointing nowadays, but it's more of the usual. That's why it's nice when you get one that like doesn't act like that, because it's more refreshing. So it's easier to commit.
Well said. And then last question, how's dating here in Miami for you?
Dating is very poor, especially like in the center that we're at right now. Like everybody's hoeing around. Every girl's doing OnlyFans. Every guy's an OnlyFans manager. So like everybody's kind of indoctrinated in that like sexualized, hypersexual life and mentality. So I think it's pretty poor, but it's okay. I'm out of here in a few months, and hopefully I'll meet some real people in like Ohio or something.
Yeah, people here are very superficial and materialistic. Is disgusting, no?
Yeah, I think it's really gross, especially like seeing all the girls in Brickell thinking that they're some special, but they're just eye candy. So.
Well spoken. Love that. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hell yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here in Brickell. What's your name?
Caroline.
Nala.
Nice to meet you, ladies. You guys look very sexy. Can I get a little spin for the camera? You hold this? Wow. Ooh la la. Your turn. Wow. Ooh la la. So word on the street is that you guys are from Poland?
Yes, we actually met studying abroad in college.
That's crazy. So now you guys are besties.
Yes,
Of course.
I love
5
that.
years, so.
Love that.
Yeah.
Love that. Hell yeah. Well, I don't know much Polish, but all I know is Kohamche?
Yeah,
I love you. Yeah. You love me too? Oh my god, I love that. I met my new best friend. Yay! All right. Question, right? I want you to be honest. What is one thing in a man that makes you lose interest?
Lose interest?
Yes. Seat.
Honestly,
I'm trying to think of. There's a lot.
A lot. The biggest one.
when he can't handle his liquor.
When he can't handle his liquor.
Yeah.
Damn. So you meet a lot of guys that are just shit faced.
Actually, yeah.
Damn.
For real.
Yeah, fuck
Literally.
Yeah.
Fuck them. I need a guy who can handle his liquor, have fun partying, have a good time,
And last all
be
night.
confident
Be confident.
with a sexy woman, show her off, not be insecure as fuck.
Period.
Like that's what I mean.
I love that.
That's what I mean.
And,
Security.
and Polish girls love to drink, no?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
We know how to have a good time.
Yeah?
We know how to party. So.
Love that. And
It's a good time.
what was your answer? One thing in a man.
Insecurity.
Insecurity.
For sure. Yeah, they have to be confident. If I'm going out, they should be fine with that.
Okay.
For sure.
Love that.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty much it. Thank you. guys.
Hell yeah.
What is like the biggest red flag in a guy that turns you on?
When they're kind of hot and cold. I don't know why, but like it turns me on. Like the push and pull method.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's toxic for me to even
like
think
the
that.
chase?
Yeah, a little bit of a chase. I don't want you to be too eager, too nice.
Where are you from? What's your ethnic background?
I'm black and white and mixed.
God damn, that's my type, I think.
Really?
Am I your type?
A little bit,
I'm
yeah.
gonna grab your email after this interview, okay? All right, and then what is the biggest red flag in a guy that turns you on?
Kind of gaslighting.
Gaslighting?
Yeah, because like I gaslight back, so it's just like we gaslight each other.
Love that. If you're watching this, please gaslight her.
Don't gaslight me. I'm a nice
I love it. I
girl.
love it. Good night.